work on everything from road graders to weed eaters, snow plows, mowers, backhoes. About 150 rifles, about 25 less lethals, roughly 60 Benellis, approximately 168 primary duty weapons, and then about 150 off-duty and backup weapons.
You heard it right. Employees in Arvada's Fleet Maintenance Department work on more than just motors. Some of them are also qualified to inspect the entire arsenal of the Arvada Police Department, and they do every year.
What we're doing is checking to make sure that these different firearms platforms are functioning right for the officers when and if they need them.
Employees working on the weapons at a police armory are highly qualified. They've studied and received certifications from manufacturers of all kinds of weapons.
So this is a yearly inspection that we do. This is an AR-15. AR actually stands for Armor Light Rifle. Every rifle we have, we will go through and field strip it and check it. We do not clean these rifles. The officers are responsible for doing that themselves. What we do is we check for worn or damaged parts, the trigger group, trigger springs, so on, the safety. I always check the throat erosion in here to make sure that the chamber's in good working order. I'll check the gas tube, forward assist, stuff like that, make sure I don't see any cracks or anything. I am going to look at the firing pin, make sure it's crisp and in good working order. I've looked at everything. I've replaced what I've needed to on here to make it function, so I will now reassemble that. So I will check it one more time. I will safe it, close the dust door, and this firearm has been inspected. It will be then taken to the range and test fired live, then returned to the officer. At that point, the officer will test fire it, and then at that point, he can deploy the weapon. Safety is a huge factor, whether it's an officer's sidearm or his rifle, or like I said, a dump truck plowing the street. Those brakes on that dump truck have to work right first time every time. It's extremely important.
And when it comes to all those things with motors in them, Arvada's fleet maintenance employees are top-notch.
All of our technicians are ASE certified.
And they aren't just changing the oil.
They'll do transmissions, transfer cases. They could be working on a weed eater in the morning and then move over to a plow truck as the weather changes. They may be using wrenches and screwdrivers and stuff in the morning, and then a laptop computer to check out the engine codes on a vehicle that has a check engine light and so on. It doesn't matter if it's the weed eater or a $150,000 plow truck. They are very passionate about what they do and they really enjoy their job. It does have to be right first time, every time, whether it's a brake job, an edger, a firearm, or a plow truck, because you're talking safety of the individual that's using that particular equipment, trying to do their job, or the citizens of Arvada. We need to do it right the first time, every time, for many safety reasons.